One of the most versatile tools that a carpenter can have is a circular saw. Now, I have got dozens of different types of circular saws, and one thing I like about them is the versatility. You can do absolutely anything. This rebirth of this building has happened with virtually just a circular saw. So everything that we've had to do on this building, cutting joists, ripping down the boards to go on the roofs, we're just using a circular saw. Now, we travel light where we can as journeymen, as carpenters. We just need to take what we need to take on: a nail gun, a hammer, a nail bag, a decent quality circular saw, because otherwise we're lugging gear around. If it rains, we've got to get it all out of the way. So that's why I love a circular saw. Now, I've got to cut the rest of my sheets for the top row of ply on this roof here. They're all rips. They're 915, which is around about 3 feet in imperial from end to end. I've got full 4 sheet, I have got 4 full boards and a cut, but they are all ripped at 915. So I'm going to get over there on the bench and show you just how easy it is to do that without a rail saw. You can use your circular saw as a rail saw. Real simple. Couple of techniques I'm going to show you now. So in my armory today, I've got a 110 230mm saw. This has got serious amounts of grunt, and I use that for ripping all kinds of things down. For example, I need a fillet at the top which will connect those sheets together, because there is no ridge, it's just a purlin roof over there. So I'm going to put my sarking boards on the OSB, and I'm going to mount this underneath onto that corner, and that's going to connect all those boards together instead of them just flapping around. So therefore, that's the kind of thing I'd use to rip that down. You can do it with a really good quality 18 volt, so a high output saw like this. It's all about the blade, but these I much prefer for ripping material through. So I'm going to rip down this material. Now, it's a real quick way of doing it. I'm going to measure my rip, in my case 915 here, and all I want to do is put a little cut in there. I'll square that in. Pop a little cut in there. Now, left the saw in there. That's exactly the width I want. Get a straight edge. Can be any straight edge. This is just basically an aluminium straight edge. Always carry one of these with me. Pop a clamp on there against the fence. Take a measurement from the edge of the board. Could be to anywhere. I might as well take it to this front edge here. 782. The wind is getting up. Pop that in there as well. Clamp that on. Let's check where we're at. Now I can rip through this and I get a really straight edge. But before I do that, if I can get my pencil here, I'm going to mark face edge on that. Always useful to have a board edge handy, because I can get rid of that now and I can just pop a tack in and use the board edge every time. So another useful measurement for me is actually the fence line, or the guard line there. 880. I'll mark that on there. So I'll get the first sheet done. Now that's a really useful bit of board, because it's got a machined edge there, or a board edge. So now I can just use that if I want, or my straight edge, tack it on and just repeat the process. So this is the way of having an accurate cut real quick on site without a rail saw. And that's an easy way of doing loads of straight cuts, real quick, one saw. It's really nice getting a bit of sheathing on a roof. Now, all this sheathing does on this particular roof is give it stability and rigidity. It keeps it from shifting around. We're having a profile metal sheeting over the top of this, just like a normal sort of agricultural building. And this is a purlin roof, so this was pre-made, effectively these lightweight trusses, just made out of timber and OSB, not by us, by someone else in the past. We've re-erected this building, it's its second life. And then it's got purlins effectively from truss to truss, and under-engineered if you ask me, but it serves its purpose. And that's another reason why you want to get this nice rigid skin over the top. And get plenty of fixings in it, and it will be absolutely sound. So I'm just going to get a few more fixings in. Got my rapid fire on, so it's a matter of just pushing and it's a nice, there you get the odd one there that won't come right back, probably a knot. Nothing my hammer can't sort out. So that's it, we're going to get a bit of temporary weather protection on this now, because tomorrow we're going to have rain here apparently. Hard to believe when you've got this fantastic weather. Hope you enjoyed that video. Check me out on Instagram, make sure you subscribe and like, and there you go, see you soon.